Okay, guys, again, like I said, okay, so Vecna was a kid, so eventually he got flayed by the mind flare. He met the mind flare in the Upside Down in the stage play, and he got flayed, kind of like Will. And so that's why Vecna and Will are kind of similar. Then when he came back into the normal one, he had powers kind of similar to Will and 11. And so basically, yeah. And basically his mind over time started getting erased and obsessed with the mind flare because that's what it fucking does. And basically he started becoming a fucking puppet. You effing heard me. A puppet. And basically, he drew the mind flare and he drew spiders, and he was so obsessed with spiders because they reminded him of his time with the mind flare and his connection with the mind flare that he had deeply so had. He actually has a deeper connection with the mind flare than Will, which is why his brain is fully getting possessed. And in the next season, we're going to see Vecna basically being used as a puppet. If he wasn't already used as a puppet. Yeah, I don't know. Henry Krill definitely existed, and so, but now he's kind of just a mind flayer. And so if you say they're the same person, you're not entirely wrong. I know y'all said they're the same person because you think Vecna has the brains over everything and he controlled it all and made it all, and that's why y'all think mind flayer and Vecna are the same person, but that's not really the truth. It's actually that the mind flayer is speaking through Vecna, using him as a puppet. I'll go into my clues. So basically, how many legs does a spider have? 8, right? So the mind flayer has 4, and Vecna has 4 tentacles on his back. What kind of thing has tentacles to hold it up and basically a puppet, right? Yeah, puppet, exactly. See, and then here's another clue to prove me right and y'all are wrong. Vecna kind of has like the same powers as the mind flare, which means they're pretty much connected in like a puppet way. So the mind flare is using Vecna and using his vessel as a puppet to kill 11. So then he can get into the real world and take over Hawkins. That's kind of it. Like, because 11, again, is the portal, the bridge. She's able to open and close the portals. He needs her to get through. He's using Vecna's physical body to harm the kids in mental trauma ways. And so basically, yeah. So that's kind of the story. And so basically, after his obsession with the mind flare got super high and shit and went up high as a kite, basically what I mean is that when we see Vecna, he's not moving at all. Like, he ain't moving until someone attacks him. When we go into the Upside Down and find his like physical real body, he's not moving until someone attacks him. Kind of how a puppet has to be pulled on strings to move and work. So yeah, so he's a puppet. I'm sorry, Vecna's a puppet. So if Vecna's a puppet, the glaze for him shouldn't be as high, making him, because he's basically useless. He's just being used. Vecna is just being used, and he's not even Vecna anymore. He's just the mind flare now. He's just the mind flare's physical body. And so, like I'm trying to say, that's kind of the proof. And so after his connection with that thing got further, he started working with Brenner to basically further connect his self with his mind. The mind flare used that for his advantage, and there we go.